Hello. It is Monday, what is that? It's the 18th? 18th. It's Monday the 18th. It's just after 1. I just got up and took Artemis for a walk because she needed it and also because I needed to get out of the house. So my AMP3 final is today at 4 o'clock. And I've been, and my AMP1 final is tomorrow at noon. And so for the past 4 days, Monday, Sunday, Saturday. So for the past like 3.5, 4 days, I've been just off and on studying the whole time. In between the end of classes last Thursday, working, and the rest of the time has been studying and taking breaks from studying. And my brain feels fried. So fried. I have like 3 more subjects. Pieces of subjects. Not chapters or anything like that, but just little pieces of subject on my study guide to go over for AMP3 tonight, just to refresh them really fast, and then I should have probably like 2.5 hours. 1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, like 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours. And I think I'm just gonna sit and do nothing. I might pull up some old episodes of The Bachelorette and watch them. I'm currently on, I think, episode 3 of Becca's season. So yeah, because at this point, like, my brain's fried. I don't want to study anymore. What's in there is going to be in there. I'm just doing this last quick refresher on a few things, and then it's time to just let it go. Because, you know, at this point, yeah, what's in there is in there. What's not isn't. I feel really confident about the knowledge. Like, when he went over kind of what was going to be on the exam, my AMP3 teacher is great and will kind of lay out, like, hey, there's a page on this. There's a question on this. There's, you know, here's kind of a brief view on what's going to happen. And I felt like I knew most of what he was talking about, what he was asking, that kind of stuff. The only thing I needed a refresher on were some of the charts, you know, like from the very first exam, because it is a cumulative final, where we had like the hormone chart of death, where there's like, I think we have maybe 20 hormones. We have to know the hormone, the source, the target, whether it is that steroid, non-steroidal peptide, or non-steroidal amine, and then what it does in the body. And we've been using a lot of those hormones in the class, so it's not like we've really forgotten about them, which is good. And then there's the digestion chart, you know, what parts of the body chemically digest, what part mechanically digest, do they have enzymes, what's the enzyme, where does it come from? Is it acidic, neutral, or basic? Yeah. That's pretty much it. Oh, does it absorb nutrients? And then the different, see, I'm losing my mind right now. The different enzymes, what they are, where they come from, what they do, and then like the substrate and the product. And then the whole renal system through, like, you have, like, I'm gonna fall down the couch here. What? You have the kind of, I just want to be done. Okay, so you have, you know, like, in the Bowman's capsule kind of thing, or your glomerular capsule, everything's filtered out, and then you, in different spots, whether it is the proximal collecting duct, the descending or ascending loop of Henle, the distal, why can't I think it was proximal, I don't know, distal duct, and the collecting duct, it's DCT, it's not duct, it's tubule, the distal collecting duct, gosh dang it, distal collecting tubule. Why is wrong with me? Or the collecting duct at the end, what is reabsorbed into the body from it, what's secreted from the body back into the tubes, and what goes in the urine, what should be in your urine, what shouldn't be in your urine, clearance rates, your glomerular clearance rate, what affects that, how it affects it, the effect of like antidiuretic hormone on that whole thing, aldosterone, and then from there we've got all the reproductive system. So we've got some of the male hormones. That's about what I'm about to look at, and what those do and how they affect the body. And then and really what they like, how the hormones affect how much testosterone is made and how much sperm is made, that kind of thing. And then we have the parts of the reproductive system, what they do, whether they're considered internal or external, the entire female hormone system with like basically your monthly cycle and how it affects and what happens if you're pregnant, if you're not pregnant, the hormones on it, what happens in your uterus and your endometrium, and lots of super fun stuff. So, and then of course there's some pregnancy, a little bit of lactation in there. So I have like the little fourth of a chunk left, but I'm going to finish studying that, and then I'm going to not think about it, and I'm going to get lost in The Bachelorette. I'm going to set an alarm on my phone so I don't even have to look at what time it is, not worry about it. I'm just going to forget the exam until my alarm goes off at like 3:15, because I'm probably going to leave here at 3:30. I did crack open a Rockstar because my brain hurts and my exhausted brain is making the rest of me feel exhausted, and I do not want to go into the exam feeling exhausted. So, we're downing that. And like I said, I got outside with Artemis. We took a little walk around the block. I think we're out about 15 minutes. But a good, at least 5 minutes of that is her stopping and sniffing everything. And walked out around the backyard, looking at it because the weather is getting really nice here. There's sunshine. And I have a feeling this weekend I'm going to try and get like the peas and the beans planted. My wonderful husband just graded a whole area over there by the house, which is where the peas are going to go. And I think I'm going to put our lettuce over there too, because it did pretty well last year in sort of the same area. And then I have another section where he mulched a whole bunch of leaves, put a whole bunch of stuff on there at the end of last year. So in the next like 2 or 3 weeks, I have a little more time on that one. I'm going to kind of mix it all in, and we'll get some tomatoes out there probably sometime in April. But stuff is starting to come up. Flowers are up. I definitely do want to get the peas in the ground and the beans by this weekend. The rest of it, I'm kind of going to hold off for another week and just make sure the end of our frost is gone, because we've had a few extra, I think like a week and a half ago it snowed. So I just want to watch and wait the weather. So, but yeah, in between studying for my pre-nursing exam, which will be the next hurdle after these finals are over, I'm going to get a little planting done this weekend. But yeah, that's what's going on. And like I said, tomorrow is ANP1 at noon. So after my exam tonight, I'm going to come home and have dinner. I think I'm going to take like maybe 30 minutes, focus in, and do some more review for Anatomy 1, and then sit down with my husband and watch like a TV show or something and just not think about it, go to bed. And tomorrow morning I'll get up again. I'll do maybe an hour and a half of studying, and then the rest of the morning I'm just going to let it go, because it is what it is. And in theory, I did the math, and as long as I get at least like 60% on my exams in both classes, I will pass with the B that I need. And so far, knock on wood, my lowest exam grade was, I think my first ANP1 exam was a 78. And I've actually studied more already for these finals than I have, I think, for any of those exams. So I think I'm going to be okay. I should be good. And then Tuesday night, same thing. I think I'm going to just not think about studying of anything of any kind. Although I mean, my A&P1 exam is over by 2 o'clock at the absolute latest. I might come home. I want to get some exercise in because I haven't exercised in a week. And I do have a 10K coming this weekend. I was going to do a half marathon, but because the last 2 weeks with school, I haven't done anything. And the longest run I got was 7 miles. So I'm going to downgrade to a 10K this weekend and just kind of enjoy it and not stress. And then in June, the beginning of June, I already have a half marathon on the books. Like, I paid for it. It's done. It's planned. So I can start training for that. And anyway, so I'm going to get a run in tomorrow. And then I think I might do, like, I'm going to relax for a little bit. And then I might do like an hour of some pre-nursing exam, maybe 30 minutes before my husband gets home. And then tomorrow night, I think maybe we'll watch a movie or something, have some couple time, because I've been having him, like, he's been playing video games while I've been studying, so we haven't really been in the same room much for the last couple of days because I've been studying. So that would be nice. And then Wednesday morning, I work because I switched, so I would have Saturday morning off for the run. And then Wednesday evening, I want to get some more studying done. Thursday, I have nothing blissfully all day. I'm going to sleep in. But I want to spend a couple hours doing some Kaplan pre-nursing study exam. I also want to start working on cleaning the house and getting that done. Friday, I work in the morning. In the evening, I'm going to study. Saturday morning, I have the 10K. And then I think we might go to my husband's grandparents' house. We haven't seen them in a couple months. So that would be nice. I have to figure that out because I'll be like halfway to their house. So I might kind of just like bring some wipes and like sponge bath off and change clothes after the race and then go out there as opposed to coming all the way home and then going all the way out there. Sunday I work and then more studying. Monday will be pretty much all day, but mixture between studying and cleaning. And then hopefully Tuesday I'll be taking my pre-nursing exam. And then I'll have Wednesday and Thursday to relax. I'll work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the week after that, blissful nothingness for a whole week. Actually, no. I'll be working Wednesday night, but that's fine. And then the Friday, April 5th is my birthday, and my husband and I are going to go out to breakfast and just have a nice day. And the week after that, my CNA class will start. So, yeah. Lots going on. Definitely am going to take advantage of the days that I can sleep in, though, because I won't have any sleep-in days starting with my CNA class because I have to be there at 8 a.m., which is going to suck really bad. And it's like a 45-minute drive there, so I won't have to get up at like 5:30 for the first month. That'll be okay. Anyways, yeah, so that's what's going on. Lots of studying, lots of my brain hurting, and I'm ready to just be done with studying for a little while. So I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to finish this last chunk of studying and then do nothing for a couple hours. Wish me luck on my finals. I will let you guys know how everything goes. I have a feeling nothing will post for probably a week because they have to finish up the last, like, homework submissions, exams, all that kind of stuff. But in theory, like, April 1st or 2nd is a Monday, and that's when classes start. So at most, they have like a week and a half to post our grades. So, yeah, I'll let you know. Bye.